Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Yet once again, I am back with another video, you guys. And so, I don't know if you guys have watched my last videos, but I did say that I was going to be making videos like this. So if you are interested, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I wanted to share with you guys that I dated a club promoter. So I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to say when this was. I'm not going to say any names of any clubs or anything like that because it will be a dead giveaway, especially if you are from Houston. So I will just start by saying my cousin and I, we went to this club, you know, and it was our first time going to this club. So we went to the club, you know, we was enjoying ourselves, having a good little time or whatever. And then there was this guy. He just kept on looking at me, you know, pretty much all through the night. Or like kept on standing by me, you know, trying to get my attention. So I'm just, you know, not really worried about it or whatever. But I'm telling my cousin, this dude just keeps staring at me. Or this dude just keep walking over here like, oh. So boom. So he finally had the guts, you know, to say, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Whatever. You know, how old are you? Just, you know, questions, just trying to get to know me. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So then he's like, can I get your number? I was like, oh no, you know, da-da-da-da, whatever my reason was. So then that was that, okay? That was it. Okay, so then another time I go back to this same club, you guys, and I can't remember if I was by myself or if I was with my cousin or my friend, but went back to the same club, you guys, and he wasn't watching me as hard, but he did make it his point to come to where I was at and try to talk to me. So I'm like, this guy is not gonna stop, okay? Like, what the, you know what? So then I was just like, okay, you know, I'll just give him my number, whatever. So him and I exchanged numbers and we kind of kept in touch. He would always ask me, hey, when you gonna come see me, da-da-da-da, whatever. And I was just like, you know, we'll have to figure out a good date and all of this. So me and this dude talked for maybe about 6 months to a year. And we only seen each other at the club, you know, we talked on the phone a few times, we texted and everything, and that was pretty much it. So eventually me and the guy, we kind of just stopped talking. Well, months passed by, and then, you know, I started back talking to him. So I will say this, the guy is a little bit older than me, which, you know, how guys are when they're older than you. Sometimes they try to manipulate you. Sometimes they try to, you know, just do all kinds of stuff that is, you know, unfamiliar, you know, with a younger woman. Okay, so boom. So then, you know, we talking, whatever. And he eventually asks me again, hey, when you gonna come see me? When you gonna come visit or whatever? So I was just like, oh, you know, we'll pick a date. And then same thing, right? So still going to the same club, you guys, you know, still seeing him there. And the benefit of me talking, sorry about that, I had to fix my phone. So the benefit of me talking to a club promoter was that me and my friends could get in the club for free, or we could skip the line, but we still may have to pay, or like we would be at the end of the line and he would come back there and get us, you know, so we could come in or whatever. Like I would call him when I'm on the way and be like, hey, I'm on my way, finna come to the club, whatever. So this started happening a little more often. And I guess he kind of felt like, okay, so I'm doing this for her, then she should be doing something for me. It's my assumption. I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but now that I think about it, I guess, you know, nobody wants anything for free. So one day we went to another club that he was promoting, and we started going there more often. And it was just like kind of like a back and forth thing. Like me and my friends will always go to these clubs, right? Or me and my cousins, whoever. So after the club, like either I would wait for him or he would ask me to wait for him. And then we would probably hang out after the club. So eventually, you guys, I started really liking this guy, you know. But he just became like really rude and really disrespectful and just saying off the wall stuff. And I was just like, yo, I cannot talk to you. Then he'll be like, oh, I apologize, you know, I didn't mean it that way, da 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 da. Okay, so then, like, you know, I tried spending more time with him. So like, for example, days I would be off work or, you know, not have anything to do, then I would go and, you know, spend time with him. He never took me out to eat, never took me on a date, never, it was never anything. So I would be like, okay, so what is it that you want from me? You know, he never made it clear as far as what he wanted from me, but, you know, actions speak louder than words. So eventually, like, you know, I would go to his house, spend the night, you know, and we would just spend like a lot of time with each other. So he then started lying to me, and, you know, again, the disrespect came back around, and he was just like rude. And I'm just like, yo, I'm not finna accept this. Like, I don't have to accept this. So then I stopped talking to him again. So then, like, you know, weeks or whatever, and this was kind of like an on and off thing. Like, okay, we get into it, we stop talking, we get into it, we stop talking, whatever. So when we would get into it and stop talking, like, I would go to the club, he would act like he don't even know me, or he would just look at me and just be like, whatever. Or like, he'll, every now and again, like, he'll probably text me, or I will text him and be like, hey, I see you at the club, or whatever the case may be, right? So then that was that. So eventually I had to just like completely stop talking to him, because again, like, he was very manipulating. Like, I don't know if he was trying to be controlling or whatever the case was, but him and I could never be in a relationship simply because of those sort of things. And I hate the fact that I guess he felt like he had a little power, you know, because of the club promoting. And, you know, when you're a club promoter or a rapper, these things are pretty much the same. Like, you know, people know you from the club, so like a lot of girls are gonna try to talk to you. Or even as a club promoter, you know, you get access to a lot of different females. And see, I wasn't thinking about this at the time. So I'm sure he was talking to multiple girls, you know, and all of this kind of stuff. So it was just really, really, really crazy, you guys. But, you know, I really did like him. I had a sweet spot for him, but it just could never be. It could never work. And so, like, maybe, you know, like years after that or whatever, like we were following each other on social media. So, like, he would try to reach out to me, or like I would reach out to him. And it was just like, no, like, we could never, like, and we still did the back and forth kind of thing. And I'm just like, I'm over it. He lied. Like I said, he could never take me out to eat on a date. Like, he could never really do anything for me. But just maybe somebody to talk to, somebody to text or whatever, or when I wanted to go to the club, whatever the case may have been. But I don't know, it's just like, you have to kind of watch out for those guys, because they don't be looking for anything serious. They're not looking for a relationship, especially when they know that they can get any girl that they want, or, you know, they could talk to any girl that they want to. They could sleep with any girl that they want to. You know, you just got to be really careful with that. And again, that's with guys that feel like they're in control or they have some type of power. And like I said, he was very manipulative. Like, he would be like, oh, well, I'm not going to do this for you if you can't do this for me, type stuff. And I don't like that, because I feel like you can't make me do something that I don't want to do. But if I feel like that I really, really like you, and you know, you may ask me to do this for you, or you may want me to do whatever for you, or you may ask me, hey, let's hang out, or come see me, or whatever the case may be, and it's like, oh, I don't feel like it, then you'll be like, okay, well, I don't want to mess with you no more. Well, I don't want to talk to you no more. Okay. But see, now that I'm like in a space where it's like, okay, if you want to deal with me, then you'll deal with me. If you want to talk to me, then you'll talk to me. I'm not going to just settle for anything, or I'm not just going to be like, oh, well, I guess, you know, I'll do this, or I guess I'll hang out with you, or I guess I'll spend time with you. No. There is a lot more to this story, you guys. But I just wanted to share that with you. So maybe if you're interested, I could do a part 2 on this. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I did, you know, have the experience of dating a club promoter. So if you guys are interested in this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel right now, you guys. So the moral of the story is, do not date a club promoter. Do not date a rapper. Do not date a person that thinks they're in control or is manipulative, because it will never work out. A guy will change only for a woman that he wants to change for. So that is it. Thanks for watching.